Switch? I don't play on the Switch. Why are you making me react to something on the Switch? Why would you do that?
What's up, you damn plebeians? Neil with the Balding Plebs, joined here by my brother.
This is what they put on the Switch for the Monster Hunter fans on the Switch because they can't play Monster Hunter World.
Jesus Christ, you're a fucking savage. Monster Hunter Rise announcement trailer. Shout out to Jeff Eaton for hooking us up with the trailer link. Let's
I'm just
do
salty.
this.
Why would they put it on Nintendo Switch and not on... Ugh.
I'll give you my thoughts on that after.
Oh,
I actually have a theory as to why.
I gave you my theory.
I have an actual theory as to why. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. The traversal is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
I just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
I'm a big fan of that.
Ooh. Yes, Queen. Acnosam. Tetranodon. Oh, what was the one that does that? Great Izuchi.
It's been 50 years since the last calamity. That monster is known
Oh, was that Toby?
Magnum Malo.
Magnum Malo. Oh ho ho.
That was Arzuros versus that new thing.
They doing the turf war thingy?
Yeah.
You're done for. Have a taste of this. This is for my fellow hunters.
Interesting.
Shall we go?
Yes. Yes. Yes, we shall. Ooh. That's only a few months away.
Yeah.
6 months away. Amiibo? Oh, no way.
So,
I mean, graphically, this is not as impressive, right?
no, it's not, but it's...
But we know that.
Yeah, dude, that's not the point.
But I think the movement is pretty cool.
The movement is pretty cool. It really comes back to kind of arcadey feel, like that they had in the previous one on the 3DS. Very, like... I don't even know how to describe it to you. Briario said it best. I'll let him say it in the comments. I'm sure he'll chime in with some thoughts. I see a lot of some new features.
It's like they're taking Monster Hunter World, right? And then they're taking some of the features from that. But I don't know.
My thought is, so here's my thought, is that this is kind of like the Switch is going to be kind of their like. I think the game will be fine. I think people that get it are going to be relatively happy with it. I think they're taking like some of these new things, some of the new concepts, and they're testing them out on the Switch market before they bring them to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. That's my honest thought on it. I know some people aren't going to like that, but I do kind of see the Switch as the test market, because I'm sure we'll get some of these monsters and some of the stuff in the next iteration of Monster Hunter.
Well, a lot of these monsters is just different names with the same skeleton and the same attacks.
Oh no, you said skeleton. Oh Jesus Christ.
Well, the one thing that gets all fat.
Fucking Pandora's box, dude. Gobble.
Gobble. Okay, that's a gobble. Okay, with maybe a different attack and a tail whip and this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's kind of what it is.
I made a statement. I said what I had to say. I'm not like, I don't care that it's coming to Switch. So I won't be playing it. It disappoints me that we're not getting it, but you know, we've had World, we had Iceborne, and I think they're superior games. Again, I feel like the combat is very... I don't want to say not Monster Hunter because I think that's the wrong way to say it. a little too flashy. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. You guys seriously give me your thoughts. I'd actually be really curious to know.
Well, I don't think it looks bad.
I never once said I thought it looked bad.
I just think that it I don't know.
I think the Switch is like their test market and some of the things that do well, whether it's like the grappling.
Yeah.
You know, they have the little flashy grappling hook. It's basically the fucking, what's the thing we have now? The clutch.
Slinger thing.
The slinger and then the clutch claw. I mean, it's basically that without the slinger.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I think for me, like the actual movement and being able to climb up the big mountains and stuff, that was maybe the best thing out of this trailer, just because I wish that Monster Hunter was a little bit more vertical, go anywhere, do anything type of thing when you want to traverse. It seems a little restrictive in the traversal sometimes. But, I mean, that's very minor complaints. But, I don't know. You know, if you want something to take on the goal, this is probably okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than, yeah.
But
it's better than no
it just doesn't have that. It doesn't have that grandiose feel that you get on a PS4 with that processing power, right? Or what they could maybe bring to PS5. It doesn't quite have that grandiosity to it.
Yep.
You still have those kind of jagged edge rocks, and those jagged edge peaks. You don't have the lush valleys, right? And some of those epic environments.
Yep.
But again, I didn't really hate what I saw either.
Yeah, I will actually echo what you were just saying. Some of this is nice, some of this is, you know, a little fancy, but then like you said, some of it's kind of flat and shit.
Yeah,
and
like
jagged.
you can even see like the water. I don't know if you go back a couple screens, you can actually see like the water when he's traversing. It might be back just a bit further. See what's when right there. Look at that water.
Yeah, it's kind of flat and contained.
It almost looks like it's just a sheen, right? Like like a layer, like a texture layer, right there.
Yep.
So,
but I don't want to get into just graphically shitting on it. Like I said, I made my thoughts known. I feel like the Switch is maybe the test market for some new concepts, some bolder versions of some concepts that they might be thinking about putting in the next main console version of Monster Hunter. I think it's cool that they're getting Monster Hunter Rise. I'm happy for them. Obviously, I personally don't give a shit about the game. I always like to see new monsters because in my mind, I'm like, oh, maybe we'll get that in the next mainstream Monster Hunter game. That'd be really cool. So
this is where I thought it looked more like basically just the 3DS versions put on a TV, right here in the combat. This reminded me a lot of what we saw on the 3DS.
Yeah, and like that, some of this stuff looked like they were maybe going back to some of those hunter arts. So I'll see if maybe we'll see that come up here again, like with some of the jumping around and flipping around, swinging the swords. Yeah, I didn't care for that at all. I know some people did, and that's totally fine. But I liked how it felt like they incorporated that stuff in World better, and you weren't sitting there pushing stupid ass buttons and shit all the time. So I enjoyed that. Let's see if we can see that again here coming right up. But see, flipping around, flying around back and forth, I didn't care for that. Like this shit.
Type of stuff?
Yeah, like that type of shit. Maybe it was just the weapon he was using. I don't know. But it is what it is. I actually really am going to be curious because I know some people are like, you guys are just hating on it because it's on the Nintendo bitch. I mean, not really. But we want to know your thoughts. Monster Hunter Rise in the comments.
Yeah, we got a lot of Monster Hunter fans on this channel. So you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen this. So pop down here and let us know what your guys' thoughts are.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you.
Your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed the honest reaction. And anybody else out there think the Nintendo Switch is just a test market for some new concepts they might bring to the next Monster Hunter game? Let me know your thoughts. Like the video if you enjoyed it. We'll see you right here next time.
You're welcome.
GG Plebs.